The trailer for Stranger Things Season 3 has dropped, and it didn't take long for fans to tear apart every scene and freeze frame every facial expression in an attempt to decipher exactly what's coming to Hawkins. Like, what's with Steve and Dustin's new Star Wars inspired handshake? Could it be hinting that Steve is Dustin's dad? We're getting off topic, but if you do want to explore some Stranger Things hypotheses, why not check out our breakdown of the best Stranger Things Season 3 theories, #cross-promotion. Welcome back to the Binger, guys. In today's video, we're talking about the update on Stranger Things Season 3, and let's not forget, we've already had some teaser images released too, but they haven't revealed much, well, except that David Harbour can totally pull off the Slater from Saved by the Bell look, and that Will really needs to buy new shorts, and it looks like the amateur Ghostbusters are returning. So first things first, the new series of Stranger Things will be kicking off on Thursday, 4th of July 2019, to the tune of Independence Day fireworks. The Duffer Brothers are once again at the helm, and the new series will be running for a total of 8 episodes. And although we don't know the details of those episodes, we do know their names, which in order are Chapter 1 Susie, Do You Copy? Chapter 2 The Mallrats, Chapter 3 The Case of the Missing Lifeguard, Chapter 4 The Sauna Test, Chapter 5 The Source, Chapter 6 The Birthday, Chapter 7 The Bite, and Chapter 8 The Battle of Starcourt. And as with the previous 2 seasons, you can watch Stranger Things Season 3 on Netflix. As with any young cast in a TV show or film series, there have to be plot points to tie in with nature taking its course. In other words, our troupe is growing up, so their characters have to as well. Naturally, this means that the 3rd season won't kick off right where the 2nd one ended, unless they work dramatic growth spurts into the plot, like excessive caffeine consumption. There will be a jump in time, by a year or so, as Season 3 plonks us in the summer of 1985. And we'll no doubt be hearing about what we've missed from the gang, whether it's what Dustin got up to at camp, Lucas's latest love interest, or how Steve's new job is going. Ahoy! It's clear from the trailer though that although they might still be rocking around Hawkins on their bikes, the group of friends is growing up, and maybe even growing apart. I mean, poor old Dustin looks like he's still unsure how he fits into the clique. As with the cast in a franchise like Harry Potter, we're expecting bigger threats and more mature themes to come as the group gets older. As Mike says in the trailer, did you think we were just gonna sit in my basement playing games for the rest of our lives? Say it ain't so. In Season 2, Eleven couldn't stand being in the same room as Max, but it seems as time has passed, the two have become very good friends. In teaser material for Season 3, they can already be seen on an outing having ice cream together, and dancing and singing in one of their rooms. It seems like their teenage angst may have brought them closer together, which may give the 2 female leads a bigger role in Season 3, and make it less of a dude fest compared to the previous 2 seasons. Also, fun fact, in real life, Millie Bobby Brown and Sadie Sink are extremely good friends. Their families even went on holiday together. It's clear from the trailer that the key players are back for Season 3, including Mike, Lucas, Will, Dustin, Steve, Eleven, Nancy, Jonathan, Joyce, Chief Hopper, and the whole crew. But it's refreshing to see that some fan favourites, which some may have assumed have been sidelined, are returning too. Erica, Lucas's annoying but brilliant little sister, will definitely be returning for Season 3, according to the creators. Also, the chances of Eleven's sort of sister Callie, also known as Number 8, returning are very high. Some totally new faces to the series include Cary Elwes as Hawkins' new town mayor, who is seemingly disliked by pretty much everyone. He's said to be a suave but self-centered politician, and he's probably the reason the new mall is on the scene. More on that later. Also joining the cast is Maya Hawke, daughter of Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke. She plays an alternative girl who, due to the monotony of her job, ends up uncovering a secret hidden in Hawkins. Maybe she'll be joining forces with investigative journalist types Jonathan and Nancy. From the looks of the trailer, those 2 are either going to interview for newspaper jobs, or are waiting to be questioned by the police. And the last but not the least of new additions to the cast is Jake Busey. He plays a shifty reporter for the Hawkins Post, and going by the trailer, he will get to show his crazy side and prove once again that he really is his father's son. I mean seriously, I know Gary Busey is his dad, but he really looks like Gary Busey. Ah yes, Will, the guy that seemingly gets into trouble more than Princess Peach. Although Will has found himself in need of saving in the past 2 seasons, the showrunners have said that he'll be given a rest for Season 3, at least from a boy in peril perspective. He'll likely be helping the rest of the gang fight off whatever is looming over Hawkins, but he won't be trapped in the Upside Down again anytime soon. But seriously, if he ends up stuck or possessed again, we won't believe it. Almost as much as we couldn't believe that they killed off Bob. I mean, how could you? Oh yeah, spoiler alert. Nah, you wouldn't be watching this if you weren't up to speed anyway. You've no doubt heard all about the new Starcourt Mall in Season 3, from the coming soon teaser which delivered promises of high sports socks, Walkmans and floating letters. Anyway, this mall clearly isn't going to just be a leisurely hangout. What with one episode called The Mall Rat and another called The Battle of Starcourt, it's pretty obvious that we can expect a fair share to go down here. And with key characters working at the Starcourt Mall, including Steve, the gang is ready to snoop into whatever may be happening below the surface. In the walls, the food court, or even with the customers. Maybe the mall will be the epicenter of all evil doings for Season 3, kinda like the Gozer building from Ghostbusters. Or maybe it merely represents the growth of the group, a metaphor of development. What was once innocent and small is now something much bigger and complicated. We're expecting Elvis's mayor to be involved here as well, a big hotshot, capitalist politician looking to put smaller companies out of business with a new mall. I mean sure, the ice cream shop looks cool, but no, the locals aren't having it. At the minute we're not really sure, but it's clear that rats, or at least something that feeds on rats, will be a big factor in Season 3. They were featured on a teaser poster, scurrying away from the fireworks, or perhaps towards something, but the Stranger Things Twitter channel also released a short video showing rats running into an old warehouse with the caption, "It's almost feeding time," with an upside down face emoji no less. Get it? Upside down? There's definitely something suspicious going on here. Is there a Demogorgon-like creature surviving off rats, hiding away and waiting for the right time to strike? Maybe. Stranger Things has already given us some pretty high-octane carnage that's blurred the lines between action, adventure, thriller and horror. But according to the show's creators, we can expect Season 3 to take things to the next level. And with David Cronenberg, John Carpenter and George Romero said to be the inspirations, we can only imagine what abominable treats await us. Well, we know for certain that one big mutated baddie is going to be featured. The question is, did it morph into this form from something or someone else? And that brings us on to our next big plot point. Similar to the significance of the mall in the trailers, there's no denying that Billy will be the villain of Season 3. Ah yes, the mullet-sporting, mustachioed, motley crew version of Zac Efron, who's seen prancing around as a lifeguard, will be trouble. I mean, he's gotta be. He's seen struggling with some sort of supernatural growth or contusion on his arm, and there's even an episode called The Case of the Missing Lifeguard, which will probably be around the time he starts to change into some weird creature thingy. But the show's creators have also said that Billy should have played an even bigger part in Season 2, almost as if Billy's story arc didn't quite reach its dastardly high. So, Season 3 looks to be making up for that. We certainly hope so. He's a guy we love to hate. Of course, let's not forget that he's Max's brother, so if he does turn out to be the main antagonist, she'll have to decide whose side she's on. Or maybe Billy will U-turn like Steve and become a hero, although we doubt it. There are some levels of despicable he just can't fix. Okay, so there's not much new information to go on here, but the fact that Season 2 ended with the sky-high Mind Flayer towering over the school is a telltale sign it'll be returning. In fact, it definitely will be, according to author Gina McIntyre in her book, Stranger Things, Worlds Turned Upside Down, the official behind-the-scenes companion. Sure, the Upside Down may be closed for business, but massive monsters like the Mind Flayer don't just suddenly decide to call it quits. Especially now that it's got a bit of intel on who is who in the gang and that Eleven has powers. It'll likely be a danger hanging over the gang the entire series, with its threat coming to the fore towards the end. But we'll have to just wait and see. So how do you think Stranger Things Season 3 is going to go down? Did we miss anything, or do you have any theories for the new season of your own? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Binger YouTube channel for more awesome videos like this. See you next time.